Hello, and we are back. This is a different video to the podcast. If you remember last podcast, we talked about us doing a book circle, as Sid wants to call it.
Oh my god, that sounds so lame.
It's not a circle. It's a triangle.
A book triangle.
Right, a book triangle.
No, just call it book club.
Book club.
Because then we could eventually add other people, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. Depends how big we get.
Yeah. But so it's a book club, and
I
haven't introduced these two. As always, I'm with Sid and Joe.
Yeah, hello.
Joe decided he was going to pick the first book.
Yeah, Red Rising. Yeah, we blame Two Triangle for that. Yeah,
I blame you for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've all finished it now. That's why we're doing this video.
Yeah, next book.
That's it. Move along.
We're pretty good.
It was okay, but yeah.
Scores.
Go on.
Let's
then.
start with the scores.
So on Goodreads, I gave it 4 stars.
Yeah.
But if I could be a bit more subtle, I'd say 3.75. Not quite the full 4 stars for me.
Okay.
Not because I really liked it, but maybe it's just because I've not read a book from like first person's perspective for a while. Some of the writing style things just
a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably say about 5 chapters to get really into the flow of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I was like, I'm hooked. Even though it's not really sci-fi, but yeah.
I thought the first half was better than the second half.
It's not even the first half; it's the
first quarter.
Oh, we were on the same border with that.
Yeah, the first quarter up to maybe half was better. Yeah, was a lot better than War.
Yeah, being introduced into like the world, the grounded world, like the fact, the colours and everything, and the whole sort of situation.
Caste system.
Yeah. That was all really interesting, and then it's kind of like, okay, let's forget about this for like the rest of the book now.
Apart from him keep banging on about being a red, and goals being different.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the societal stuff and
then it's just like,
kind
okay,
of gets
forget about that. We'll play
back burner.
Yeah, but like, yeah, kind of makes sense in like that story. I don't. So yeah, what about you guys?
Well, rating.
Yeah.
Well, that's spite the microphone.
Gave I have a notebook. So I did give it 7.5.
So similar kind of.
But on Goodreads I gave it a 4.
Yeah.
And I know it doesn't correlate to each other, but I'd rather round it up than round it down.
Yeah.
As a score. But yeah, to begin with, the writing, it's a bit strange. But once you get into it, you get used to it. But I like the story.
Oh yeah, the story is amazing. Even though like some of the writing's like just okay.
Some of it can be a bit cringe, but
But then it's the point of view of a 16, 17-year-old boy, isn't it? So
yeah, it's cringe.
It would be weird if it was like super poetical.
I haven't actually put my stars up on Goodreads yet. I need to, but it's a 4 for me.
4 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you could give it a bit more subtlety,
if you can fine point it,
what would you say? Me and Joe gave it 7.5 out of 10. I gave it 3.75 out of 5. Yeah. So
I'll probably give it a 3.5 stars.
3.5.
But because Goodreads don't let you round it up to 4 for them.
But it's definitely rounding up to 4, not rounding down.
Yeah. Rounding down to 3.
And you're not just saying that because of maths, right?
No.
You definitely think it's more of a 4 than it
yeah,
is.
Yeah.
Good. Cool.
So in total, out of 15 stars, it got 11.75 from us.
Oh, yeah.
Which kind of comes... Well,
you said 3.75, you'd give it 6 out of 5.
Yeah. So if out of 10, that's 7.5.
But we're not doing it out of 10, are we?
Joe did it out of 10.
Yeah, you then told me what it was out of 5.
Yeah, so on Goodreads I did 4.
Yeah, okay.
But if I just did it out of 10, but then it'd be 3.75. 3.75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's stick to out of 5 for math.
Yeah, in future, Joe. Stop trying to complicate things.
You said 3.75.
Yeah, you're the only one. Sid. You could make
Mine
it.
just went half.
You could make it a
You
round,
went half and half.
nice round number.
Yeah, but you went out of 10.
No, you went 2/3 and a half.
Well, I did it out of 10, and it would be 3/4, 3 3/4.
No,
So I've got.
Instead of half and another half.
So I
Normally that makes
made
one.
26 highlights.
Wow. Okay.
How many did you make?
I only made 12. I was.
Ah,
like, the
I
thing
was
is,
highlighting all sorts of shit.
I have the actual book, and I'm not going to go through the book to find all the highlights.
Yeah, I'm using an iPad.
Yeah, I read on my phone a lot.
So
What is that you're playing with?
You know those
Simajector
little,
tools.
things you poke your phone with?
Oh, yeah. What have you got one of those for?
I don't know. I just found it on the floor.
Yeah, it's a SIM changer thing.
Oh, I know where that's from. When I helped her sort her phone out
Oh.
because she had to get a new phone.
Mm-hmm.
No,
So what was the first thing you highlighted?
So the first one I highlighted.
Is it going to be the same?
I think it's. So this is one of the things that I didn't like about the book, right? Darrow is such a broody little shit. So it's
No, I'm joking.
so like for example this bit. The clan is a giant family. Io grew up not a stone's throw from my house. Her brothers are like my own. Her father like the one I lost.
So that's the first thing you highlighted.
Yeah. Just
What is it?
The first thing I highlighted
Yeah,
was
go on.
on Mars there is no gravity, so you have to pull the feet to break the neck. That they let the loved ones do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was sets the whole
Yeah,
tone
yeah,
for
yeah.
the book straight away.
I mean, it's also quite a.
As I said to these two before, I think it's quite cool, but obviously "cool's" not the right word. That the loved ones have to proceed to murder you.
It's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Because I don't know any book that would do that.
Nah.
I've never read it or heard of anything like it.
Any book on Mars that wants to do hangers would have to kind of do something like that because there's not enough gravity.
Yeah.
But-
Or just tie stones to their feet.
There's
Like
plenty of stones
like
on Mars.
Mafia with their concrete boots
Yeah.
in the rivers and stuff.
But yeah, no, I highlight that just because just every now and then he'll just be like, yes, this has happened. I'm going to remember all the dead people. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but it just says.
I mean, it is very much his character. He's very
broken and
very broody, very.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just feels like force. It's just like I've not mentioned my dead wife in 20 minutes.
Gotta mention your dead wife.
So
Not that this is
the
about.
first thing I highlighted is I would have lived in peace, but my enemies brought me war.
That's like the first line. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is the exact first line, and that was the first thing. And also, then the second one I highlighted is all men are not created equal.
Well, yeah.
Even though they bang on that, everyone is created equal.
But yeah, in that there's definitely like significant differences between people within the hierarchies, or
Yeah.
between the hierarchies. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm the only one with the actual book.
Yeah.
So anything else that really sort of stood out for people?
Literally, and the next page along after you break the other one's legs was a bit that made me laugh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, things that make you laugh.
These are far and few between.
Look, whenever Severo's there, everything's funny.
I do have a Severo quote.
Oh, okay.
You say
Despite the
nothing
voices
and
in my ear, I'm alone in the deep tunnel. My existence is
vibration.
vibration, the echo of my own breath, and the heat so thick and noxious it feels like I'm swaddled in a heavy quilt of hot piss.
No.
Charming.
That's when he's the hell diver.
when he's on the top of the drill and he's
Yeah.
just like, swaddled in hot piss.
So his
Yeah, because they piss and drink in the thing.
Yeah, just
and they talk about getting a catheter fitted, and like no one's like, you're just like,
No,
nah,
bro,
rather just piss myself.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is about halfway through the book. This
what page?
well, on my phone it's 463.
Wait, it will be 463 for us.
No, what?
Can you tell us what chapter?
Second, yeah.
Can I? It's 51% through the book. It is in chapter. Oh my god, where's the chapter? It's towards the end of chapter 26.
26.
Mustang, yeah?
Yeah.
Towards the end.
Yeah.
What page did you say it was on your phone?
463 on my phone. It's just after they've left Mustang after meeting us for the first time. They jump in the lake.
Okay, I think I may have found it.
So Darrow and Cassius have met one of the leaders of the other clan, Mustang, and they've jumped in the lake so her cavalry can't run them down. And she's sort of like up there while they're freezing their dicks off. And Several jumps out and scares her away, sort of thing. And they're just like, oh, fucking hell, like, Several, where you been? And they've not seen him in ages. They've like thought he's just like fucked off. And like they're sort of saying it's like, whatever. What do you think I've been doing this whole time, you silky turds? Wanking off in the bushes? Cassius and I look at each other. Kind of, I say. Yeah, actually, Cassius agrees.
Oh yeah, it's actually page 203 in the actual book.
Fucking you with your paper. But yeah, that actually made me laugh.
Yeah, it was just because I'm doing the whole time jacking off.
Yeah, actually.
Actually, yeah, we do think you're doing that.
Because this is before they're like getting like tight with Several, isn't it? This is
when he's not a little shit, but he's
just like that weird little kid.
He's the weird kid that runs on his own.
Yeah.
But he's able to do stuff.
He's capable.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's not like joined up with
Goblin.
Yeah. So are we just going to talk about the bits of the book that we liked and enjoyed? Or are we going to try and give this like some intellectual analysis?
Depends how deep you want to go in.
You're the boss here, Rich.
I don't mind.
Because I just wrote a bunch of stuff down.
Yeah. Did any? So I didn't highlight it, but I should have. But there was it's fairly early on, and he's talking, and he said something about like my red eyes.
Yeah.
Was it just me that thinks that all the different colours have that eye colour?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wasn't just me.
They tend to have that eye colour and hair that sort of shades.
Associated to the colour.
They're not actually like just purple people like Joe thought.
No, but when
like,
their artwork, they're like
the golds are sort of very tinted that way. Oh, can I just
Also, the marking on their hands.
Yeah,
the crests, just to make sure nothing. Yeah, that was cool. Can I also just point out worryingly one of the things I highlighted about old Uncle Narrow.
Yeah, alcoholic.
Yeah, old now at 35.
Oh yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah, but that's what I should have wrote down. Because has anyone watched Logan's Run?
The classic cyberpunk. I'm thinking of Blade Runner, aren't I? But yeah, sort of dystopian. They only live till a certain age, and then
they got a gem on their hand, and when they get to 30, it flashes,
and then they
need
got
to
a
be cold
report to
and die.
Yeah.
And then it turns out when he gets out, there's a whole society outside this place that is functioning like a normal society.
Yeah, and they're just like some weirds.
They're like the weird people that have gone into the caves to live.
You
never watched it?
I know it, but I feel like I've watched it once, like many years ago.
I think I've seen it 3 times. I want to say 3 times. When I was younger. I watched it with Dad.
Yeah.
And then I think it was on like some afternoon, and I just watched it again. And then the third time I think I watched it on my nan's.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those like classic, really
it's one of those films that
regarded sci-fi films, isn't it? Not Blade Runner.
How society would deal with old people if it was allowed to.
Yeah, and then live like really like amazing lifestyles up until 30, but then.
Yeah, that's it. I think they just get killed.
Yeah. And then they decide to not die and get hunted down. And,
yeah.
Yeah, no, I never thought of that as like a something you can compare it to.
Only the age thing.
Yeah,
Because we're always though.
And also
I
them
suppose
being
if
kept
it's-
in, at least with like the low reds being kept in like their own bubble.
I was
ignorant
going to say
of-
it would be like the old days,
you
it's like the dark ages.
yeah, you just die.
When you get to 30,
Yeah.
it'd be really rare for you to get to 40
Yeah.
because there's not enough food,
No medicine.
no medicine. If you break a leg, that's it. You're fucked. Never enough.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, let's strap this to a straight tree branch and pray.
Yeah, fevers will get most
Fevers,
people.
yeah, no antibiotics, no antihistamines, no, nothing.
Nothing really.
Like looking in your medicine cabinet and none of that. Bit of willow bark to chew.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, opium.
I mean, only if you could afford it, because back then, I don't know what the current price of hard drugs is, but I assume it's a lot cheaper now than it was
Back then, yeah,
Back
because it
then.
would have been only for like people with money. Oh, golds.
gold. Yeah.
Any other things you can see in the book?
As in, like, comparing it to other...
Yeah, other mediums or anything.
Lord of the Flies.
No, yeah.
It's like really obvious one, and I'm sure I'm not the first person to point it out. But the whole idea of, like,
kids fighting each other.
here's a bunch of kids.
Survive.
There's no adults to supervise them. They're left to their own devices.
Well, technically,
just-
the proctors are supposed to.
But they're more distant observers, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Well.
Well, they're,
Oh, we need to say this is a spoiler.
Yeah. I'll put a massive.
Spoiler review.
spoilers. Yeah, but yeah, that's how they're supposed to be. That's how they're set up at the start of it.
Yeah.
Like they're there to watch and observe and
Eat and drink and all.
sort of have a nice time, and just like how quickly, well, at least some of the houses sort of like devolve into just like the worst kind of things. Everything goes wrong for certain, and then other houses actually do quite well, don't they? Like the first house they come up against, Ceres, and they've kind of got a leader. They've got like
a bakery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're not like, you know.
Even then they get completely.
Oh yeah, they get fucked over in the end, but they make a
No,
good
but even
start.
before then, they get there and then they're like, "Oh, it's not good for you just to live on bread, is it?" No.
How's your diet of just meat going? Wow.
Keto diet. Keto diet.
Keto, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, carnivore diet.
No,
even.
carnivore diet. Yeah. I
Um,
think I'd rather have the carnivore diet than just eat carbs.
I do like a bit of bread, but I prefer.
Because if you eat
Just
the meat,
some-
you're gonna have the fat on it as well.
some meat,
You get
yeah.
that. You can eat some grass.
They have honey as well, don't they? The Ceres. I'm sure they mentioned them having an apiary, like beehives and stuff.
Yeah. If they did, I can't remember.
Maybe.
If they did, it probably got mentioned more.
Yeah. It's like
It was
some
more-
minor passing.
There was more there. Oh, they have a bakery. Oh,
I think they had olive trees
I
when
want,
they finally get in there and stuff.
I want my cinnamon bun, mate. But yeah, they make bread.
As opposed to just roast meat for dinner every day
Yeah.
for months. I mean, like, but yeah, it's definitely a bit of Lord of the Flies going on.
Yeah, all children societies teaming up against other children to fight.
Yeah,
I say children, but like 16, 17 range.
yeah, because at the start of the book he's about 16, isn't he?
At the
And
end,
then
he's-
while he's
there, he becomes 18.
while he's going through Mickey's treatment,
Oh,
he
you're talking
thinks he
about
has
that.
a birthday, but it's just a fury of pain and confusion. And
Yeah, because that went on for months.
that went on for months, and then the recovery went on for more months.
And then,
And then at the end of the book, he's about 18, isn't
yeah,
he?
because he mentions, yeah.
He's a real man.
So the whole book is like 2 years.
And it took me a week to read.
Yeah. It took about 8 hours to read, I think.
Yeah,
was.
it's very one of those things.
What was the Audible's length? Can you remember?
16 if you have it at normal speed.
16 hours.
Yeah, if you have it at normal speed.
I don't feel like it was that long.
Nah.
Obviously, listening to something when they talk aloud is going to be slower
Yeah.
because they've got to articulate.
This
properly.
is Audible.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
So
Storybooks and
13 hours, 30 minutes.
13
That's on default. Sorry, it's
on their default speed.
16 hours, 13 minutes
16 hours to read.
So
David?
on
twice as long.
on their default speed. So yeah,
I'm sure it only took 8 or 10 hours to read.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
'cause
listening
there
to it
was
at
nowhere
default
I was reading
because
on
it was
average 2 to 3 hours a day.
I think like one night I managed to like power through a lot. Like, you know, as soon as you got to the institute, and then after the passage, and then when they went to the,
Yeah,
I forgot the name of the place now.
the
The actual battleground. That he's got a name.
yeah, the valley.
Yeah,
Not the valley, because that's where he thinks he goes when he dies, isn't it? The valley. But yeah, the battleground.
Yeah, I think
They do name it. I can't remember. If only we were highlighting stuff in the book. We just highlighted a load of funny, gross, and incredibly dark things, didn't we?
Agia.
Agia?
Yeah, I assume that's that.
Agia.
And then the Agia. And then obviously.
Or could it be Agia?
Agia. Yeah.
Take your pick on Audio Boy book. Audio book boy. Help us on pronunciations. Words hard. That's one thing I do like about it.
So I've got a comparison to Plato's Cave down.
Yeah, I remember you discussing this, and my
only the bit for the Reds being shielded from the rest of the world because they don't know what's going on, and they're being painted a picture, which is
where they're like the heroic pioneers paving the way for
yeah.
humanity's advancement.
Fed a false lie,
and humanity's advanced, and now it's just exploitation.
Yeah, because 700 years or something.
They believe they've been down there 600-700 years, and they believe they're still working towards the terraforming.
But the terraforming's already been done all.
But it's been they did it in like 300 years.
Yeah, something like that.
I think because it was like, oh yeah, for the first 100 years, it was just the Reds. When he gets out and finds out the truth, it's like first 100 years, yeah, just Reds and a couple of like admin types, and then it took like 200 years from like the first colony to
hydrogen
3,
no.
hydrogen 3,
hydrogen 3,
which is a metal for some reason.
Oh yeah, because they
mine it.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go into.
Well, there's obviously some sci-fi liberties to take.
Yeah, obviously, it's like the unobtainium, isn't it?
Or Avatar. Yeah. Oh my
or Gundanium from Gundam Wing. Just insert sciencey sounding thing.
And the biggest comparison is Red Faction.
Yes, this actually made me go out and buy Red Faction Gorilla, which I did not regret.
Again, because you had it on the PS4, didn't you?
No, I had it like
Switch.
No, I had it like way back when, like Xbox 360.
Was it out then?
To Google.
Unless because then they got remastered. Because I'm sure Red Faction Extinction, which is the one with all the bugs.
Yeah, I didn't play that one.
Which is 360.
Yeah.
360.
Do you want to guess what year Red Faction Gorilla came out at least?
2011.
2011, Rich. Are we going higher or lower?
Lower.
You want to say how much lower?
2008.
09. The September of 09.
Okay.
The remaster came out on PS4
2019.
2019.
Yeah. Oh, okay. 2019, it wasn't that long ago, right?
Only a few years. 6. But yeah, no, getting off the topic of the book, the game's not aged much. Like, it doesn't look great, but
it's possible.
The basic graphics, but when you blow something up,
because the physics in that game is crazy.
Yeah, one bit I highlight that made me feel naughty.
Okay,
is this where he goes? Yeah. Let me guess. Is it the bit where he goes, "Oh Mustang, she's so pretty, but I still miss my dead wife"?
No, I did highlight that bit because that's all a bit naughty. But this is earlier on. This is like page 43 on my iPad.
Page 4. Okay.
Chapter 3, the Laurel.
Oh yeah.
The Goals dance in pairs, Grazing dozens. He told me we dance alone. because only alone do Helldivers drill. Only alone can a boy become a man.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You're reading way into
Okay.
fucking deviant.
Okay. So he has a crafty wank and then becomes.
While on top of the drill.
Yeah.
Forget about him getting married at like 15.
That's fine.
What was it Narrow said? Old enough to drill, old enough to fuck?
No.
No, old enough to screw, old enough
I
to drill.
highlighted that one as well. Don't worry.
I didn't
Hold
need to
on.
highlight it. That one stuck with me. Old enough to screw, old enough to drill.
I didn't
Jesus.
highlight much of the generic stuff.
No. I just because for me it was
The actual quote,
reading...
Sydney, was, I'm the Helldiver. It takes a certain kind. I'm the youngest anyone can remember. I've been in the mines 3 years. You start at 13, old enough to screw, old enough to crew. Was the exact highlight. That's why you should have highlighted.
Screw. That rolls off the tongue so much better. But yeah, most of my highlights were...
At least that's what Uncle Norrell says. Oh.
Drunk Uncle Narrow.
He turned out to be a spy, essentially.
Informant.
Informant.
And that's how they got to him.
Yeah, because he's got a young, aspiring champion.
Yeah.
As it were.
He sort of like stood up to the system. He was a talented Helldiver. Nothing to do with the actual Helldivers game, don't worry. God, could you imagine that? Helldivers versus the Red Rising universe. We're bringing democracy! And the guys were like, no, not democracy!
Oh, yeah, democracy is the biggest lie.
Spelt with a K.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Just to make it more Greek.
Maybe, yeah.
Because maybe that's like, yeah. But yeah, they really don't like democracy. And Helldivers actually love democracy, so even though it's like some weird parody of itself and just like, yeah, we're going to give you democracy, whether you like it or not. But yeah, a lot of the quotes were just...
another one I highlighted. Go on, sorry.
No, just talk over me for like the fourth time.
You talk rubbish! No,
but basically, a lot of the things I highlighted were just like, it's like something happens.
Yeah.
And then Dara's like, I still miss my dead wife.
Yeah, there was a lot of missing your dead wife.
And that just kind of kept bringing me out of like the moment.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, fuck.
No, it can't be just that. It has to be they're fast and strong, but I'm faster and stronger.
Yeah.
Kind of
cheesy. I think the word cringe has been used a few times.
Yeah.
Like
I know his wife.
He's so strong, but I'm stronger.
I know his wife died a horrific death and all, but he did bang on about it too much, didn't he?
She at the same time,
come on, love.
I think that was the most emotional part of the story. Was about him and his wife.
Like I like highlight near enough all of the funeral because that made me emotional.
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
But you know what I mean?
No.
Oh, you forgot.
Yeah, I forgot. It will come back to me in a minute and no longer be relevant. So.
I think I told him this. I don't think you were there. When I was reading that bit of the funeral and he had to kill the wife and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then took her to bury her.
Yeah, and all this. When I was reading that, I was sitting opposite Sarah. This is it. And then now in my head I was like, imagine what he's going through. And I look at Sarah's like, yeah, let's not think about that too much.
It's like, Sarah, imagine if I just used, executed sentence to execution by hanging and I yanked on your legs to break your neck properly and then came back for you a few hours later, snuck your dead body away.
Yeah.
Snuck it through like some abandoned... Snuck it through a quite busy factory and buried it in like this one place we screwed once.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Joe? I can
very romantic.
I can fully see your fiance's face just going, what?
Yeah.
Go back to your book, you madman. But yeah, it is. And stuff like that is dark, right? And like, fine, I have no problem with dark. I have no problem with grimdark. It's
just grimdark.
It's pretty grim.
It's grim, but it's not like berserk grimdark.
I mean, there is rape.
I suppose.
Yeah. And there's...
Well...
At least they don't go into it.
It's happening. With that, you just
it's
get
just
told
like,
it's
oh my god,
happens.
it's happened. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have to deal with it.
Thankfully, they sort of black screen, fade to black on like...
Well, they didn't...
The actual...
They didn't, like, describe it.
In full...
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a choice. And it's a good choice.
Yeah, don't describe it.
No one wants.
We want to know what you're going to do to the person that done it.
Yeah.
The first one, Titus.
Yeah. How do we think, like, as a leader, how do we think Darrow did?
They're all idiots.
fair.
Yeah.
Fair take. You mean these kids that were brought up reading works of
that's what
philosophers
I
and the first chance they get to put this
earlier,
into,
if they probably read
like Republic and
Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu's Art of War.
Yeah. So they would probably have some sort of concept of
military tactics.
Yeah. Or
protecting your supply lines.
Even if, like you said earlier, but they read it is different from reading and action, but you would still know, okay, if I do this, according to this would happen, sort of thing, and then it makes you think more about what you're doing.
Yeah.
But then obviously they make like at the beginning with the guy that puffed on that thing and said you're like this, and it went out quickly.
Oh, right, like what just after he comes from
the Gamma guy.
Dig and he's Sig.
Yeah,
it's not a Sig, but it's whatever the sci-fi name for a Sig is. And he
isn't it just a burner?
Maybe burn stick.
And then he's saying that you're just gonna burn out quickly.
Yeah, and he does. Well, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah,
but then
he survives.
Also, Titus does it.
Yeah,
he just goes raiding. Doesn't look for actual like longevity of resources.
He's a minute to minute.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh, we've got no food. Oh, what are we gonna do?"
Well, we're gonna go and raid some more.
Yeah, and then
but they're just hiding in their castle now because they've got all the food and they realise
they can starve us out.
Yeah, they're not
and
even
then
like
the same thing with Cassius as well happens.
Well, yeah, Cassius doesn't. Yeah.
After we're talking about still spoilers.
Yeah.
We did the spoiler warning, so if you're still listening, and you're tough.
When he stabs Darrow.
And leaves him for dead.
Mustang saves him.
But
and then Cassius goes back, but then it just
he doesn't do anything, does he?
Yeah, he's just like wallows in his own pity, basically.
Yeah, and then like they're fighting wars with like one of the other houses, but it's like no real movement, isn't it? Jupiter?
Yeah, no,
because they're house Mars.
Oh, that's a Jackal one.
No, Jackal is Neptune.
See, that's what I mean. I get the names mixed up sometimes.
It's either Jupiter or Apollo that house Mars are having the
beef
ongoing conflict. Well, Darrow basically becomes like a Spartacus figure, doesn't he? Or like the ragtag. And then he kind of manages to conquer a house with like his small band.
He realizes people who are slaves don't actually want to be slaves, so he makes them win the honor of not being a slave.
Yeah, he basically, it's like you're a free person, you're fighting because you want to fight, not because you have to fight.
Because you love me.
Yeah, it's that hard.
He keeps banging on about, they love me a lot, they like me.
Yeah,
and
they respect
when he sees the proctors, it's like, yeah, this one likes me.
Yeah, he wanted to pick me, but the people wouldn't let him. But yeah,
Rage Knight.
He should have gone off with the Rage Knight.
Yeah.
Any other books to compare it to, or any other stuff? I know the Hunger Games is thrown around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I've not read or watched Hunger Games.
I've watched it. I've not read it.
I know it's basically they have to compete for food in their awful dystopian society, and it's like murder games.
Yeah,
I'm guessing
it's more like Battle Royale.
I was about to say like Battle Royale comes to mind because Battle Royale has a similar level of darkness to it.
Apart from like you're just dumping all the kids into a thing with weapons and decisions, that's the only comparison. I always see it's dystopian, and the high society rules everything, and you got the I'm gonna say low people, I guess.
You just the kids from just around school, just
I suppose that you can probably take the comparisons to Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to read it, I guess. Oh, I don't want to read it though.
Come on, watch it.
Watching it is alright.
Okay.
It's not too bad. It's entertaining enough, but I don't know if I could be able to read it. It's not on my to read list.
Nah.
Can't be bothered.
Another one that again I've not read it, and is much more on my to read list. Ender's Game.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
like
on
they,
the front of the
yeah,
book.
it's on the actual printed book. Yeah. So again, yeah, I'm more likely to read than watch Ender's Game. But,
Yeah, I do believe the book is quite a bit different, but obviously following the same path.
yeah, the same kind
Maybe,
of
I don't
overarching
know.
plot.
Bad aliens.
Bad aliens. But again, it's that them versus us type of mentality that people in power are using to distract us from where our race should be properly directed.
That them.
In fictitious books and in no way actually relevant in real life. Yeah.
Hey, come on, Rich, you ain't said much for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Did you not make any written notes or anything?
No, I forgot to make written notes. I just highlighted stuff that I liked. I quite like when Dancer first explains money to him.
Yeah, that's a point.
Because he doesn't know what money is.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And
Yeah.
he's
Because they just do favours for each other. Because
well, yeah, it's old mercantile kind of thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's just like you do something for me, I do something.
Because
for you.
he sees the brothels lined with the pinks.
Oh, because they got
The price
price
tags.
tags.
smart
real time.
tags, smart price.
And Dancer has to explain the idea of.
We're gonna have those, not the pinks. We're gonna have the smart
That's what
price
I'm
in the
saying.
future.
I mean, sure. Let's just pretend sex work doesn't exist.
Yeah, but I mean, like.
Yeah, but imagine being born
in
in
high shit.
Oh yeah, just walking down the road. It's like, so here's your McDonald's, your bookshop,
And then there's the brothel where all the pinks live.
Do they live there?
No,
Or
I
would they
don't
travel
know.
in for work?
It doesn't specify, Sydney.
See, if
And we need that kind of.
We
work
need
video
that.
to know.
if this was
Do they
Brandon
live
Sanderson,
there?
he'd explain in detail the daily commute of the average pink. But I can't imagine him writing a book which includes a entire cast of people dedicated to sex work and pleasure.
Slanesh.
Ish.
He's
His
like
also
40K.
main colour is pink. It's almost
It's almost like pink is.
a sexy colour.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What's going on? What's going on? God.
Now the question is it's probably a bit early to ask, but is Richard, are you going to read the next book
Yeah, I will read the next one.
/ listen to it?
Yeah. Do my multi thing.
Good.
Are you going to, Sid?
Oh yeah, as soon as I finish Windy Truth.
Are you sure? Because we've got to get Richard's next book soon.
Well, okay, maybe not
Once
as soon.
Once we
as-
finish this. How long have we been going for, by the way?
About
Just over half hour,
Oh, that's not too
so
bad.
it's not too bad.
yeah. So I will definitely jump on it
Soonish.
at the easiest convenient time. Yeah.
What else did I have written down? Any? Did you? I guess you didn't have any written notes.
No, but I like if you give me something, I could.
What was it?
It's one of those things I was thinking about it while I was reading it, and I could probably.
First quarter of the book is sci-fi. The rest is not.
Yes.
Fight me.
No, I'm not.
Fuck.
It's
That's exactly what they do. They go to war.
It's definitely two sections where it's like dystopian,
Future sci-fi.
future sci-fi. You've got this crazy world where crazy stuff's happening and all that, and then it's just like they get into the institute and medieval warfare.
Yeah.
Oh, they get iron blades. Okay, it's
swords.
still pretty much medieval warfare, but with there's
With extra steps.
for me, for me, it seemed like in Warhammer 40k, how they've got all this crazy technology,
Yeah.
and still somehow the best thing you can give a guy is
Is an axe.
a sword. But it's a
Power
power
sword.
sword, iron sword, that
Power
kind of
axes, power hammers.
thunder hammers, please.
Thunder hammers. Same.
Yeah, but yeah, they're kind of like
Chain swords.
we've
chain
advanced
axes.
so much. We've had to just go full circle and just batter a guy's face in with a bit of metal.
Oh, and they do the genetic stuff with the animals and that bear.
Oh yeah, the bloodback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that bit, and they like kill it, and they're like, Oh, looks like we found a pelt big enough for Pax.
He died.
No!
That idiot, he
I
died.
loved, he was such a good character.
Yeah.
Because he was just a big, absolutely physically terrifying guy.
But he
But
was
just
a gentle
so-
giant.
He was.
So genuinely kind and caring.
He laughed like a girl.
He had a little girl's laugh.
It was weird.
It's
It
just
starts,
such a
it starts
weird-
off deep and then goes to the lady.
And it's such a weird little detail to include as well. It's like,
Yeah, but
Okay.
those are the kind of details you want.
yeah. I was about to say it's
Not he laughed like a girl. It reminded me of my wife.
Before she died.
He laughed like my wife died.
No,
Did.
she died laughing.
Oh, it's.
So here's a question talking about dead wives.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not actually dead.
No.
Okay, that wasn't what I was going to say. You know how when you die, you void your bowels?
Oh,
Yeah.
did
When
he?
he tugged on her legs, did you piss on him?
I thought he was going to say shit on him, but yeah.
Well, I'm thinking because he's standing around the front,
Yeah.
so he's gonna.
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's another detail he
Quick,
missed.
Pierce Brown. We need you to answer a question.
Oh, because you imagine, like, he comes here, he goes to, like, Forbidden Planet or something to sign, like, whatever.
We
he's
go
gonna
and
sign.
ask
We
him
go
if
we
he know
go
pissed
and
on.
or he's doing, like, reading a piece of his book in front of people when he's
Yeah,
like,
is that
yeah,
any
people
questions?
get to ask questions. Like, yeah, so does this...
Elo piss on.
Did EO piss on Dara when she died?
We need to know.
You know you're going to get some very strange looks, but also you're going to get some people who are like, actually,
Actually.
he has a
He's
point.
onto something.
Did he?
I need answers now. Oh, it's that meme with the chalkboard sort of thing. It's with the the meme where the guy's like got the whiteboard and it's got all the strings and the bits.
Yeah,
It's like, we need answers now.
Blinking Sunny in Philadelphia, Charlie.
Always Sunny.
Always that, thank you.
That's not I need to
What did I
watch.
say?
Something Sunny in Philadelphia.
Did I say funny?
Yeah, maybe. I
Oh,
don't know. Rich, you can solve this for us by going back on the when we finished. But yeah, no, that's just a weird thing that popped into my mind, and
What, getting pissed off?
it's
It says a lot about you as a person.
I was about saying this is no way a reflection of me as a person or what I'm into.
Now you want a recently dead corpse to piss on you.
Instantly dead corpse.
Oh, yeah, sorry, instantly.
Not recently. That would be gross. Oh god. What did we feel about the big reveal about halfway through where we find out that Darrow isn't the only Red that's infiltrated the Institute?
Oh, what, Titus?
Titus.
To be honest, I didn't think much of it. I was just like, oh, okay.
I was kind of surprised because, like, when
Kind
they
of,
go to
but-
Mickey, they make
but
such a big deal
I-
about
I've-
turning him into a gold.
But they said before that they've had, like,
They've tried and it's failed.
yeah.
But I didn't realize they tried and they got as far as that and it failed.
Depends on what they mean by failed.
Yeah.
Because
Failed as in.
like, psychologically damaged.
Oh yeah, he was
Because he's
terribly,
unhinged.
terribly
Yeah, he
damaged
was-
psychologically.
He's like...
He was not a
he
well
was the
person.
mean version of Pax. It's like they had... It was like they had one person and then they took
The like opposite.
yeah, like two sides
like
of the same
they
coin.
he could have like Darrow, for example, he could have become Titus, couldn't he? He could have gone mad with power and totally corrupt and that sort of thing.
Yeah, but
Just
him thinking about his dead wife all the time keeps him in check.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I believe
Unfortunately.
that's like that's the thing about him thinking about his wife.
Yeah,
He's got to keep him in check.
and
Why is he
he's-
doing it?
He's
and
got,
what's
he
his-
has to remember that he's doing it for her dream and
yeah. Even though sometimes it does get a bit
You've
annoying. but
battered
it's
the
just-
point home.
he says
Isn't
it
that-
and you're like, oh, come on, man.
We know your wife's
We know
dead,
you
mate.
don't-
Right, so I know it's going to take 16 hours, but Rich, start the audio book. I've got a bottle of scotch next door.
Just count.
Every time he mentions his dead wife,
We have to take a
Take a
drink.
shot. I mean, we'll be fine skipping out the first like little bit of the book, right? Because
Yeah, we could just get to the where she actually dies.
oh god, that's so fucking tough.
I want them to make a film.
It would work really well as
Yeah.
a film. It would work really well as a TV series.
No, docu-series
Or
about Mars.
film it as a doc. Yeah, make it, but film it as a docu-series with Darrow narrating, so we can just
every time every so often he comes up. I'm thinking about this, but I'm also thinking about my dead wife. And it's just how...
Yeah, because they won't actually be able to explicitly say he's thinking about his
I think
dead
it'd be a
wife.
bit weird though, because if they make it into a film,
Yeah,
because of quite a bit of what he says is internal monologue.
yeah,
I don't know how that will transfer to visual film.
yeah. So he'll show him being thoughtful, but you won't quite get what he's being thoughtful about.
Unless you've read the book, then he's thinking about his dead wife again.
Yeah, he has a certain look that just says dead wife.
Oh no, they give you a piece of paper and he's got his different looks on the paper.
You have to match it.
Bingo.
Dead wife.
Dead wife.
Wondering what Severo's up to?
Or
Dead
the
wife.
bit where he's like, he's fast. I'm faster.
Just a smug smile. Yep.
Some of those bits are just hilarious.
See, yeah.
But no, it's very good book.
What did you think about the like the slang that they invented? Because most books have to have like some sort of slang that's been invented to go with
What,
it.
the gory?
The gory and the bloody and the pixie.
Oh yeah, but
And
Pixie because the gold just wasting
Just
their
floating around
and
and
screwing and drinking. Yeah, that it basically saying your time, your waste of space.
inconsequential.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have no bearing on life. There's no point to you. But the other ones, I don't. I thought it was a bit stupid.
Because the last bit I highlighted,
Like the gory thing is just that, and then sometimes you forget. He goes, "Oh, you're a bloody idiot, aren't you?" And you're like,
and that's how he finds out about Titus, isn't it?
Yeah, because he
He
says bloody
says,
damn.
bloody damn.
Yeah,
All
whatever
one
it is.
word.
Yeah, I
My
don't
good
know
man.
why he bothered
Yeah, just
with those.
every
Because
now and then just fuck it.
why not just have normal swearing?
I do think it's
He could basically do something to like for the like Titus being red.
Fuck.
He could know a word that only Reds would know,
Yeah.
like a bit specific.
or something like that. Not just he said bloody damn. Well, we say
Yeah.
What the bloody hell are you talking about? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
Everyone says
But
that.
again, that
And then but the gory damn. But why gory damn?
because gore is more polite than talking about actual blood. I guess.
No, but
That's
it
how I
just
kind of-
seems a bit.
But you said like bloody hell all the time and stuff.
Mm.
That's quite a British phrase, isn't it?
Yeah, but then it's.
You know, it's kind of a little bit telling of our background or our upbringing. A little bit what you said.
Bloody hell, mate!
Not like for Australians, like cunt's just like, you know, all right, cunt.
Yeah,
And we're like over here, we're like, cunt, fucking hell, mate, calm down.
yeah.
Like it's that kind. It is.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So but then why did he make gory down?
But the last thing I
Oh,
quoted,
bloody damn!
the last thing I quoted in this book, right at the end of the thing, bugger my gory balls.
Oh, yeah.
This is.
What was that?
Right at the end, literally, it goes. She drops Jackal bound, gagged, and naked.
Oh, that's not
Bugger my
yeah.
gory balls, Tactus hisses. I have won. So yeah, it's literally. Yeah, it's like the last chapter, halfway through.
Yeah, I found it. It's not even.
Oh.
It's not halfway through.
Oh.
It's page 2 of the actual chapter.
So your chapter has less pages than mine.
The same word count.
True. But yeah,
Any twists that anyone liked?
I mentioned it earlier when it seems like there's a possibility of Mustang betraying Darrow
And then she
towards
goes,
the end, and
Yeah.
he's preparing for the betrayal. He's like, "Fucking the bitch! She never told me. Why wouldn't she tell me? She's gone to him. She's
because no one likes the jackal.
no, he's
I don't even know his. I forgot if they mentioned his real
They
name.
don't. As
They-
far as I
they
remember, they don't
do-
mention his real
they do
name.
mention his real name.
Do they?
I just thought they called him
Yeah.
the Jackal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
they're
doesn't like
commonly
that.
called the Jackal. They commonly call him the Jackal, but yeah, he gets really upset when people calls it because he sees himself as like a majestic, like a lion or a
Oh, okay.
tiger
No,
or
that's
something.
that's what his dad said.
Yeah,
His dad says he's no
Yeah,
jackal.
'cause-
His dad's like, no,
Oh, yeah,
we're
'cause-
fucking lions, mate.
yeah.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
eat all of you.
And he's like, no, he's a Jackal. He chews off his own arm.
And then you find out the reason why he's like probably trying to make his son the best because he doesn't have many kids
Yeah.
compared to the Bellows.
Belladonnas.
Yeah, and they've got like,
Bellonians?
they've got like a million kids.
They've
or
got
something.
like they're just
Breeding like rabbits.
screwing like pinks.
Yeah. Which you can kind of see, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
And if you've got that power, yeah, you'll try and force it somehow. But the Jackal is just unhinged.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wonder why he's unhinged after being raised in luxury and then forced into a murder game. I can see how it can. I can see how it can not.
probably unhinged to begin with.
Trick. I'm not.
He's one of those kids that have pulled off wings of butterflies and stuff and probably joined a puppy or something.
You mean like Servo?
No, he doesn't do that. He's a good boy.
He definitely gives. He's once murdered a cat vibes.
Yeah, because he had no issue killing the wolves.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah.
But he's good.
He's a good person.
Chaotic good.
I would say, yeah, possibly.
And then Jackal is just chaotic evil.
Possibly.
No, he's just plain evil. It's like
He might be lawful evil. He's some kind of evil, isn't he? Because, like,
I would say his dad's probably lawful evil.
yeah, maybe neutral evil. Because he's out for himself, isn't he? He's not there just to watch the world burn. He's he's for number one, which would be more neutral.
He wants what's best for his family. Everyone's got a
See,
family.
Fucking Vin Diesel turns up.
Yeah.
Family. Yeah, he's the real boss of the final book in this series.
Bald head, headbutt everyone.
Until he finds Darrow, because Darrow at this point is bolder.
Oh, I thought. Going back to the twist thing.
Yeah.
My favourite twist. Severo's dead.
Oh, when you find out
Flip
Severo,
side.
yeah, because Severo never mentions his family, and the rest of them are always banging on about their family.
Yeah, he never.
And he's like, Darrow's like, oh yeah, I'm
But
just from
isn't he?
lowborn.
No, but doesn't someone make the comment that he's half breed?
I think they were just being derogatory.
Saying that his mum was a red.
Yeah, I think they were just being derogatory to them.
Okay.
I don't think that was like good known fact. I think they were just
Being mean.
just
I could Google it, but it probably spoiled a lot of stuff.
yeah, just,
Yeah, considering.
Because I've already spoiled a part of it for myself, and
no.
yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
I do want to read Golden Sun
Yeah.
and the rest. It will yeah.
Anything else to add to Rich?
I like the end
See, I
because I like
Do you mean right at the end with Augustus?
yeah when he decides that he's
Who's
gonna
yeah,
because I thought he was gonna turn to fuck off and go join
Rage Knight.
the Rage Knight.
Rage Knight.
The one that he was looking at, that you
Yeah,
And
Because
then
the
he
way
has this big like internal monologue about
I shouldn't do it.
he's a man of like the Rage Knight is a man of like honor and values and
He's a knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing.
like more of a traditional.
like you expect him to go
Right.
join the Rage Knight,
Yeah, go and
but
kiss his hand or
actually,
whatever.
And then it's like that bit where it's just like
I am Darrow Augustus.
whatever like he
Or
feels as a
whatever. Is it
person.
Darrow Augustus?
Yeah, Daru Augustus. Yeah, and he's like battling with what he-
Darrow Lancer of House Augustus, rise.
yeah.
There are duties for you to fill. Rise, there are honours for you to take. Rise for glory, for power, for conquest, and dominion over lesser men. Rise, my son, rise. And then it ends.
yeah,
Yeah, with it literally ends with the red rising.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as close as they could get to like saying the name of the film during the film.
Yeah. He said the thing, he said the thing.
I was about to say insert that clip from Family. I'm sure it's Family Guy, right?
Family Guy?
I'm sure the meme from Family Guy is like, oh, he said the thing.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
So, right, I think we've run out of things to say about Red Rising.
No, we haven't.
Okay. But you've been all organised.
Not really. It's a bit all over the gaff.
I mean, yeah. My handwriting's pretty whack and paces, mate.
Yeah, of course. I was rushing because I want to go back to reading. All right, I think that. Yeah, fuck that. Let's back to the book. Yeah, boy.
Hey, stabby, choppy.
I have one question.
Go.
Would you want to live in this world if you could choose your colour?
Yes. If I could choose my colour.
No, because I have a conscience.
So you want to be like a bronze and just work a bureaucratic nonsense job?
It's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but you do it with a galactic civilization.
And the blood of countless oppressed millions on my hands through. Well, to be fair, I'm sitting here and,
Yes.
You're using a phone that uses cobalt from the Congo.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't thinking about making myself a
using
pink.
a phone that was made by questionable things from China and stuff as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's only...
Where are your t-shirts made from?
Pakistan. I'm guessing.
Or Bangladesh.
I was about to say Pakistan or Bangladesh.
It's probably... It doesn't say. You're lucky.
I'll find
it. It's so bad they don't want to say.
Well, India.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
Okay, it's from just so yeah.
It's like,
so either way, even if you live there,
but
it's on a grander scale. Okay.
Yeah, it's so it's.
You could be a pink. If you didn't want to be part of
I think
the system.
No, Mickey's
but everyone's part of the system.
So Mickey's weird. I think purples are probably.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that childhood they have where they just constantly on drugs?
Yeah, why not?
That sounds good to me.
Or
just another Friday night, ain't it?
High red.
Yeah, sweep the streets.
Yeah, janitor job. Yeah, fuck it.
I mean,
or you could be a pixie.
Yeah.
Then you
don't have to deal with the horrors of actual being in the institute and stuff.
Yeah.
And you just got tons of daddy's money, just piss up the wall and chase skirt.
Yeah.
Or whatever you want.
Or trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe should be wearing trousers, but they're actually wearing a skirt and like whatever you're into.
I was gonna say, or any augmentations.
I want that guy with the weird robot dick. Yeah.
Have you bought Golden Sun?
I believe so. Yeah.
Go to the list of characters. I want you to get shocked because they ruined a bit of it.
Okay, so Golden Sun, opening it up. Copyright, blah 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 blah. To mother who taught me to speak. Okay, so. Oh right, so it's got the explanation of the colours.
Yeah. Which I thought was good. Because he didn't really do that with this.
Yeah, it's a bit more emergent, isn't it?
Because I have a little post-it for a section where he explains what the colours do. So yeah, like blues never get the stars. And in chapter 1, the blues are sort of augmented into the ships and stuff.
They don't actually mention teachers anywhere here.
Proctors.
No, as in actual basic education teachers.
Why would they?
Because it's a job. Trust me, it's a job. I do it.
Not in Red Rising, mate. They probably all homeschooled.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, look how Daryl got education. It was sort of lambasted into his brain while he sort of recovered. He didn't actually read. Because of his frontal lobe cortex thing has that... He has that bit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Tech. So I'm assuming it's to do with absorbing knowledge and his brain processes. So I don't know. I'm just waffling.
Okay, so Dramatis Personae. House Augustus and Allies. Nero, Virginia. Adrius. Adrius is the jackal.
Okay.
Pliny.
I want you to get to Aries.
Okay, I'll skip on to Aries. Notable goals. Sons of Aries.
Last name.
Evie.
Angel Girl.
Yes! Former slave of Mickey.
Yeah. Because
So-
they
'cause
said
they-
they gave her a house or whatever it was, didn't they?
Yeah, he like before. So basically, what happens
Harmony.
is they take Darrow to Mickey, who turns him from a red to a gold after months of like unspeakable surgery, body horror, all that sort of stuff. And during his recovery, he becomes friends with one of the pinks that hangs out in Mickey's club, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Though they don't actually speak to each other, they just have an understanding of each other.
they like she's like, oh, she's beautiful, nearly as beautiful as my dead wife.
Oh yeah, you get that again.
And kind of thing.
Oh my god!
And they have this sort of silent understanding that they've been through horrible things because Mickey
Have you ever met?
No, I just need to sign in on my iPad. To
Mickey
Goodreads.
sewed a pair of giant wings onto her back so she looks like
An angel, yeah.
and she comes across as very
There we
young
go.
as well.
Yeah, sort of questionable age,
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he kind of implies he believes, this is Darrow believes, that they're the same age.
Yeah, and Darrow's like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit iffy.
It's legal, but probably immoral.
Yeah, because obviously in their society, it's going to be legal, isn't it? Because otherwise,
She's a pink.
Yeah, and they don't care about pinks.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. She's I liked her, even though she never spoke. But yeah, the way Darrow basically
She had a good aura.
yeah, she had
I guess
good vibes.
Yeah,
nice
vibes. Yeah.
But yeah, before Darrow leaves after he's recovered, he's realised Mickey's terrified of like this thing he's created, and he basically goes into Mickey's room one day, and he's just like, "If you touch her, I will come back and I'll break every bone in your body, and you know I will because you've made me."
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
and
And then before like he leaves, dancers like, we sorted Evie out, she'll be safe.
I think it was Harmony that told him, wasn't it?
Was it? I can't remember.
I thought
One
it
of the
was
two.
But yeah, they gave her a place and stuff.
Yeah.
Which kind of would have insinuated then that they would have asked her to join them.
Yeah.
And then when I saw that, it kind of, oh my god, she's back.
Even to
That
like,
means she's 18 now.
I mean,
Or 19.
it's probably
No, he's 20 now, isn't he?
so. It's been 2 years since the end of the last book to start.
I need to check. I can't remember.
But yeah, a little bit of a time skip. So
There's a
she's not a girl; she's a young lady now. So
yeah.
cool. But
So
yeah,
it's less weird for her to be a pink
that's weird.
in our society compared to their
I
society.
mean, if you think about it, there's babies born as
pinks.
things.
Yeah, but then they get
But
injected with drugs.
Yeah. No, that's the violets that get all the drugs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm guessing they wait for them to be like teenagers before they start giving them the good stuff.
Well, I was gonna say maybe they wait for they probably have the puberty and stuff.
Yeah.
And then straight to the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That which is so.
Even for that alone, their society needs to crumble and die.
Yeah, but Rich is okay with that.
What?
And that's what he was saying.
When did he say that?
No, as in like, oh yeah, I'd go live in.
Oh. Yeah, but I
Yeah.
said I would choose a bronze or something.
Just middle management.
Yeah, but if you had to be there, what colour would you be?
If I was there, I would. Which color would I want to be, or would I end up?
You'll probably end up being a high red. Shut up. No,
I'm slightly more. I'd either be maybe I'm like
I would not want to be a gold.
no, because they go for some horrible stuff. I would probably be a blue or a yellow. No, a yellow or a green.
What does yellow do?
So yellows are basically the scientists.
Oh, okay.
Experts in human and natural sciences, doctors, psychologists, and scientists.
Okay.
Maybe. Or green, programmers and developers of tech.
Yeah.
So considering they don't mention teachers at any point. They just
Yeah, I'll probably still put bronze or something. Bureaucratic nonsense.
You mean a copper?
Oh, copper, sorry.
A administrator, a lawyer, or bureaucrat?
What's the point of having a lawyer in that?
I'm guessing it's if you're a
Oh, to be fair, they have
you're like
police and stuff, so yeah.
a copper,
Yeah.
like between. I'm guessing
Yeah, you need to take Augustus to court.
I want to sue you for
'Cause-
wrongful murder of my wife. She died.
I was gonna say maybe you killed a pink or something.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
got to get, because maybe you're the pimp or something. You got to get money.
But then wouldn't you just be another? Oh yeah, sued for damage. Oh god, I'm not
Oh,
going to finish the sentence.
damaged goods.
Yeah. But yeah, the society's fucked up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. But
But our own society is fucked
yeah,
up. Just not to the degree of having all these castes and stuff.
Maybe Brown.
Oh, what does Brown do?
So, servants in homes, businesses, okay, whatever, and social institutions.
Oh,
That might include schools.
That might be educational stuff.
So, I'm pretty low down the list then. The way they've split it in Sons of Gold, Brown is the highest of the bottom tier.
Be a grey, be a copper.
Oh, but just be the worst kind of policeman. Just be that sort of cop.
what you lost?
My phone.
It's in my
The one
hand.
that Joe's currently looking at.
Oh, Jesus. It's been a long day. It has been a long day.
Yeah, I think I have to be a copper. Just being an administrator.
Yeah,
Do administrative stuff.
you're just behind a desk and being like
Yeah, forget that. I'm
Follow
then
the
now some
paperwork.
weird society.
propping up some disgusting authoritarian regime. Just doing my paperwork. Just doing my paperwork.
Cat Augustus walks down. Do it quicker, do it quicker, do it quicker.
No, but if he walks in, aren't you supposed to like stand up and bow and
Suck his dick, probably, yeah. or
berate
something.
yourself?
I was
in
about to
front of him?
say, yeah.
Bend over, get your ass out,
Ask him which he prefers.
and then stab.
Stab him and then arrest yourself. I caught him! I caught the man who killed Augustus! And then they sort of execute you and give you like the highest like police medal that they can give you at the same time.
And
It's like, well done, chunk.
yeah, or hang you.
Yeah, would they hang?
Oh,
I feel,
yeah, that's the thing, because that's only for reds.
yeah, I was about to say, wasn't there something about like hanging being for like other people to get a cleaner death?
Yeah, but we just shoot you. I actually
Fire
probably know they
squads.
probably wouldn't. I reckon they'll take you to a purple.
Oh, and then make art
Yeah.
out of your horribly now disfigured body.
Yeah. Turn you into like a 40k cherub or something.
See, like
Or a servo skull.
just a servitor in general. Did I tell you about one of the 40k books I read? And basically, these guys basically get press ganged into a Adaptus Mechanicus spaceship,
Okay.
and they're like, they fucking hate it because they've just been press ganged, and they're in like the belly of the ship. They're like the
Excellent.
guys that have to go out and clear the nuclear reactors that keep the ship running. Yeah, it's like they've got an absolutely horrible job, but their boss tries to argue that they're vital workers because they operate like the crane at the docks, sort of thing, space docks.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, shut up, just keep arguing with us and see what happens. He keeps arguing with them. Later in the story, they go to the like lunch hall canteen, and he's a servitor, and he's just dropping out like handing out their meals,
Yeah.
and it's just like like one up from a zombie
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing.
Can do basic functions.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh my god. And it kind of like there's a couple of bits where they're like with him, and it's like he still has some kind of,
Recognition.
and he's got enough functioning
Oh, okay.
in
Yeah.
his brain to know that this is hell,
Excellent.
but not enough to like break the programming kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. As in terms of like universes, I don't want to live in. 40k, I think, will always be.
No, I want to be 40k.
Yeah, you're having a dream of being like a cool space marine and having crazy adventures.
No, I will be a changeling.
The changeling.
Yeah, I'll be the changeling.
The changeling's already there, Joe.
No, I'll be the changeling.
He changes into you, and then gets press ganged into a spaceship.
No, because the Zinch won't understand my mischievousness that he'll like. My what do you call it? There's a particular word I'm looking for, but I can't remember.
Nope.
It's like mischievous.
Like mischievous, but different.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll be. Yeah,
Sure.
because I'll just change into anything. I could corrupt anything. Just turn into an administrator.
To be fair, they
do. Oh no, I've sent all this stuff to the wrong place. Do.
Oh, which mean I accidentally deleted the Department for Education.
do.
Oh, what do you mean I just emailed everyone to send me 5 bullet points for
What they
what
done
they
this
did
week.
at work this week? I was too busy working to reply to your stupid fucking email. Go away.
No, he's like, do. Oh no. Some weapons have gone missing. Oh no.
Oh no, I just sent like 100 terabytes of porn to the ecclesiarchy.
I'm going to the Vatican City's computer and I've added stuff. I've made a folder of Flat Earth Society in the Vatican City.
Okay, we're going really off topic.
Yeah, for like 10 minutes.
Do you want to
So
introduce the next book?
Yeah, go on, Rich. Now we've finished Red Rising. Everyone's happy when they're near enough perfect marks of the book.
I mean, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Stop going on about your dead wife, mate.
I was expecting that in the first chapter. He doesn't mention that in the first chapter.
Because his wife's still alive.
No. Golden Sun. Golden Sun.
Really?
Yeah.
He gets through a whole chapter without mentioning Eo.
Yeah. No, he's going to probably talk about how big the bay doors are or something. I said,
Yeah.
I miss Eo.
The way the doors open. It's just like Eo's legs. I miss her. The curtains match the drapes.
Stupid meme.
The curtains match the drapes.
Oh, yeah.
Carpet match the drapes. That's it.
Rust bucket. Go on, Rich. Go on.
Please.
Right, so this is
Let me open up Goodreads.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll get ready to add it, unless we've already added it.
I doubt you've added this.
All right. So, before you tell us.
Let's see if we can guess. Give us some.
So
We're
genre is satire.
Oh, so you've gone for the political satire.
I've gone for the political satire, not the other one.
Okay.
They both have. So it's got 3.5 stars
On average.
Oh,
on average.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Nearly 40,000 reviews for it.
Oh, fucking hell.
So this is a well-known book.
No, the question is, when was it written?
It was written,
Is it like,
published 2015.
Oh, so it's like modern-ish.
was it here? Was it an American book? Is it?
It's a German book originally.
Oh, no. It's not be fucking Mein Kampf.
No, it's not Mein Kampf.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sure
the
that's
latest edition of Mein Kampf.
Yeah, it's
so. It's called.
with a preface.
We do not generally. We generally do not agree with what's written in here.
So it's called Look Who's Back. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Let
no.
me before you.
It's not like.
Let me read the blurb
like,
before you find
oh
it.
my
and
god!
add it.
Oh my god!
Let me read the blurb, Sid.
No, I've just seen the cover for
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's not
brilliant.
like Jojo Rabbit, whatever it is.
No, summer.
Oh my God.
Let me read the blurb.
Oh.
Summer 2011, Berlin. Adolf Hitler wakes up in a vacant lot, alive and well. But the world he once knew, it has changed. No Eva Braun, no Nazi party, no war. Hitler barely recognises his beloved fatherland, now filled with immigrants and run by a woman. People certainly recognise him. Albert is a brilliant, albeit as a brilliant satirical impersonator who refuses to break character. The unthinkable, the inevitable happens as the ranting Hitler takes off, goes viral, becomes a YouTube star, gets his own TV show, becomes someone who people listen to Before long, his greatest challenge becomes convincing people that yes, it's really him, and yes, he really means it. Look who's back.
Is a black satire of modern media bloated society, seen through the eyes of the Führer himself. Adolf is by turns repellent, sympathetic,
And hilarious.
He becomes a YouTube star.
Yeah, he's ranting.
Like, his own TV show.
Yeah,
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
that's what I thought when I saw
why,
it.
Why does the name Timur Verns sound familiar?
You mean
No.
Oh.
you mean the author?
Yeah, the author.
So yeah, that is the next book we're gonna read.
Also, apparently, he first came up with this idea.
Mm.
Oh no, so that must be the German name for. This was originally wrote in 2011 in German. Ich weiter da, I'm guessing.
So yeah, that's our next book. Look Who's Back by Tim Verms.
It got to #1 on the Spiegel bestseller list.
It sold 700,000 copies as of June 2013, and now it's going to get another 3 copies.
Yep.
Bought.
So yeah,
All right, that's gone on the want to read.
hopefully because it's only a
Yeah, a lot of these books haven't been fully translated into English.
No. So it's about 350 pages, I think.
Yeah, okay.
So hopefully we'll be finished it by
in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
I'm gonna have a very difficult conversation at work if someone asks me what I'm reading.
You're reading He's Back.
I'm reading.
No, because you
This
could
is
say it's
bad.
a satirical comedy about Hitler if he didn't die.
Well, he did. Well,
No,
he
he
returns.
just
Oh,
he wakes
yeah.
up, so
Yeah.
he's been asleep
You
for
should say
like
you got
60 odd years
yeah.
Without aging.
without aging, cryogenically frozen, innit, fam?
It's something.
Right. We got to give it the test.
That's the plot. If it's on there.
No. A 1-star review test.
Oh yeah, come
Oh.
on. Let's have a look at the 1 stars review, and then we'll...
I'm just gonna read the first one.
How bad is it?
Okay, this book. Okay, so I'm just going to read the first paragraph because
Yep,
that's
go
all that's worth reading for this review. I read an excerpt of this book and talked at length with someone who has read half of it before tossing it with disgust. Like, why are you leaving a review after not reading? Okay.
A lot of people are saying it shouldn't be written, and
Yeah, this person's just gone, it should never have been written and never published. It's also potentially extremely dangerous. Before anyone starts ranting and raving about freedom of reading choice, about censorship, I'm supposedly being hypocritical against banning books, basically. I think that one should also consider and take note of the fact that I am not in fact an enemy actually demanding that it be censored banned, but simply that I personally totally wish that he didn't write it in the first place. It offends and infuriates me, seemingly and universally popular. Apparently there's a popular movie version.
yeah.
I mean,
You've given us like a controversial book,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. Sorry, lads.
No, which is fine. But it's
yeah,
got,
again, couldn't finish DNF.
but
Oh,
there's
oh my-
not that many 1 stars compared to 4 and 3
Yeah.
stars.
What I will say is the best 1-star that I've read. Dude just said, Christ.
Just
Not sure what I think about this book. It took me ages to read. Kind of lengthy. 300 pages. It's not.
Maybe he meant lengthy as in he found it hard to get through.
Yeah.
True. Not my
Though
cup
some
of
of them
tea.
I did see say that it gets a bit old.
It's not a bad book, and if you're into satirical books, I guess it's okay, but it wasn't for me. But this guy's one is in Arabic.
Tell us what it says, sir.
I'm a bit rusty on my Arabic.
Doesn't it have a translator thing?
Maybe?
No, I guess not.
Just, I don't know.
Just don't attempt to say anything.
Just
Salam
don't.
alaikum.
Salam.
I know that.
Right, we're gonna end this video here before something bad happens.
So after you introduce a book about Hitler, you're worried about something bad happening.
Yes.
Considering we
Satirical.
Considering we're in the month of Ramadan as well, Sydney.
yes,
Yeah.
like I said, salam alaikum to my Muslim
Brothers and sisters.
brothers and sisters. Yeah, just because I don't celebrate doesn't mean, you know.
Yeah. So, in 2 weeks, hopefully, we'll have a
We have another one of these.
video.
I feel like I'm going to get through this really quickly.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
Right.
but it gives you time to ring a windy truth.
Yeah, find a good stopping off point for that, and then bash on.
Have you finished?
Yeah, I'm about to.